What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Showw interview, 543 interviews. Give the special guest from Boston, 617, a second to get on here, and we will start this Iccy Showw. If you want to be a guest, I'm booking till the end of March. So give this artist a second, and we are going to be lit on this interview. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. My condolences anyone has lost anybody. Shout out to your boy Custom Clothing Store. Get your Iccy shirts, boxes, men's boxes, sweatpants, you name it, we got it on the Iccy Showw. Happy Woo Wednesday to everybody. Let's go. Legal Mob Entertainment. State to state, country to country, internationally. So we're going to give him a couple minutes to get on here. What you guys' plans this weekend? I heard it's supposed to be nice on Friday, like 60 degrees. I think it is. These are last year's Iccy Showw. So I'm just waiting a couple of minutes to get him on here. Make sure you put your countries, states, where you're tuning in from. I'll be at the Golden Gloves front row tomorrow night, live, full of effect. So stay tuned on that. It's gonna be lit. I got front row tickets, so I'm excited. I haven't been to a boxing match in a long time, so if you guys aren't doing anything, come out tomorrow night, Lowell, Massachusetts. The tickets are reasonable. So I'm just giving them a couple of seconds to get on here. Make sure you check out yesterday's Bible studies with RJ co-hosting. I had Monroe. He's going to be on co-hosting the Bible studies in the next couple of weeks. You'll see that. The Cooking Show will be back this weekend. Stay tuned. I need my chapstick. If you're on here, just let me know so I know that you're on here. I tagged you in it. I tagged you in the interview. You should be getting the notification. Make sure you mention the Iccy Showw to your boy Custom Clothing Store to get a special discount. They're 4 Railroad Square, Haverhill, Massachusetts. They make banners, t-shirts, stickers. They do decal on the cars. Also businesses. Here we go. Hey, welcome.
Jackie!
Hey, welcome to the Iccy Showw. How you doing tonight?
I appreciate you for having me. I'm doing good. How you
Good.
doing?
Good. Keezay from Boston, 617.
Key,
Interview 543. Did I say it wrong?
Keezay, but you had it, you know, it was close. Keezay Fooliano, but you were super close, super close. You heard?
Okay. How you doing?
How you doing? How you feeling? Finally, we got it together, man. You know, these doing a little time and stuff, but we finally here, though.
Yes, yes. It's a pleasure to have you on the Iccy Showw. I see you doing your music stuff around. And what made you start to get into the music industry?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I've been doing music since I was like yay high. You dig? So I've been doing music since I was little. So when I was like little, I used to be like in after school programs. I used to be in mad talent shows. I used to in summer camp I used to always be like the little rapper, you know, and little talent shows and stuff like that. So I always been doing music since I was little. And that's crazy because when I was younger, I did like a little CD. It's me, my bro JB, my brother Pito. We had like a 1 minute sound recorder, and we used to just do freestyles on different beats, like different beats and stuff like that. You dig? So, and then I started taking music real serious, really being in the industry after when I had my daughter, so I'm gonna say like 2012, 2013. And my first big song was with Hell Rell from Dipset.
Yeah.
You did, so that was crazy, super crazy.
Definitely, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how does Boston support you? Do you get a lot of support or no from your hometown?
I mean, it's. I say I got my foolies in Boston and stuff like that. A lot of people support me and shit like that. But you know, overall, you know, from your hometown, people don't support you like how it should be. It should be way more support. You dig what I'm saying? So, but for my fan base and stuff like that, I call it my foolies and stuff. So all my foolies in Boston support me and shit like that. But I'm more. I got a way more fan base outside of Boston, to be honest with you. You did, but shout out to Boston. Boston always like that, and I feel like every hometown is like that, not just Boston. You feel
Right.
me?
Definitely, definitely. Where do you see yourself in the next year in this industry?
Well, I dropped. So right now, I dropped Fully Season. I dropped my first EP called Just Fooling Around in 2019. And I dropped Fully Season, my second EP in 2020. So I haven't dropped no full projects for like the last 2 years and shit like that. So for this year, right now, I'm about to just start working on Fully Season 2. You dig? So we about to do Fully Season 2 and just shoot mad videos and just build a catalog up and probably get like another big feature by the end of the year or next year. You dig what I'm saying? So hopefully like that's one of the goals and stuff. But I act and I do modeling as well. So that's like my other wave and stuff. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely. And if they wanted to book you, do you have a manager right now?
It's crazy. In my career, I had probably like 3-4 minutes and stuff like that. But I got
Lift up
a
your
team together.
camera. I don't mean to cut you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Lift up your camera a little
Oh
bit
my
because you would get,
bad. You see me like
yeah.
this? Yeah, something wrong with my phone. My phone been acting a little crazy. So like, can you see me good though?
Yeah, now I can. Well, lift it up a little bit.
Right here,
Yeah,
right?
right there. Perfect.
Word, appreciate you.
Yep,
But
the model
nah,
is on.
huh?
I said the model is on.
Nah, that's a fact. You gotta look good out here. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta catch everything. But long story short, with the manager situation, I had a couple managers in my career, to be honest with you, and it was just like it'd be like my friends. You did so with the friends stuff. We really like we just up and coming, so we really don't have a lot of. Well, they don't have a lot of ties and stuff like that. So right now, I'm just building a whole team again. And shouts to my Foolie Brazzy, aka the Narrow Boy. He be helping me out a lot, stuff like that, as the Fooliano brand and stuff like that. But no manager right now. No manager, to be honest with you. You dig? So if I did get a manager, it'll have to be somebody really in tune, somebody that's really in the game, stuff that can lead me to different places that I never let myself or I can't lead myself. Or put me in these places that I can't put myself in. You dig what I'm
Yes,
saying?
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially how many years you've been in the industry, so I can understand definitely.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've been playing mad work and like I did everything what you seen, my resume, my color, I did that really just me, just doing doing my homework and, researching and stuff like that. Like traveling was me, getting booking managers, all that was like really me and my team and stuff like that. So you dig now our goal is to get somebody that's could put us in these different places and stuff and put our talent forefront. You dig what I'm saying?
Definitely. How many people are on your team right now?
Well, my team changed from when I started. From now, my team changed tremendously. You dig? So, um, right now it's just like a couple Foolie boys, probably like 3 or 4 of us and shit like that. But we trying to. Everybody got a position, everybody got a role. So right now we trying to work on that, especially for this Fully Season 2 project. It's a different type of wave. So when we drop that, it's gonna be everybody gonna have a different role. You dig what I'm saying? Shouts to my man E Man. Shouts to my man Flex Films. He got a new director for our new videos coming up and stuff like that. So I'm super excited though. Shouts to all my Foolies.
All right, cool, cool, definitely. Do you have any shows upcoming coming up?
It's crazy 'cause I just had a show. Shouts to my man Ace the Truth. He's a promoter, also an artist. He just booked me for the show. This was like a month. I think this is like almost 2 months ago. Um, it was at Montage, Boston. That was like in downtown and stuff like that. So that was super dope. That's on YouTube. Actually, if you put Keezay Fooliano, I performed a single called "What You Want," which is a dope single. That was in downtown, but we do got some shows coming up at the Middle East in Cambridge. We got some shows in New Hampshire coming up, and this summer, after when I drop Food Season 2, we're gonna go on like a little mini tour. We did like East Coast tour, like hit New York, hit Connecticut, and stuff like that. So I'm super excited with that. Super. So we got some shows coming up. We about to go crazy.
Definitely do that tour. I did a tour last year, and it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I all of New England. I started in Boston, and then I did like New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and then I went down to New York, New Jersey, Pittsburgh, Philly, Ohio. I was in Detroit. Oh,
Now that's dope. You gotta do that. You gotta do that. That's like super dope, and that's like I haven't because COVID happened, and after COVID, everything's getting back to normal for like the last year now. You dig what I'm saying? So which is dope. So now stuff is open now. So now we could get back to the normal schedule and shit like that. So they shut us down again, or if they even do. You dig? So
definitely. Where was the best show you ever performed at?
It's crazy. My best show I ever performed at, I'm gonna say, was it in Providence or was it? It's on YouTube too. It was crazy because this is years back. You know what? I'm gonna say recently, I performed 3 years ago at a college. It was my first college. It was in Miami actually. It's on YouTube too. If you go on YouTube, put Keezay Fooliano Day in Life. I was in Miami. Shouts to Magasia Promotion. So she booked me for like I did radio interviews, I did some shows, but it was my first college show, which is pretty dope. So that was dope. The networking was crazy. It was definitely a good vibe. It was definitely one of my it was one of my waves and shit like that. So I was mad and that was dope.
So do you feel like the college they give you more support?
Yeah, I feel like it's huh?
Do you think a regular show you get more support, or at a college show you get more support?
Question. It depends what kind of show you get. Like, see, for example, I had a show. I forget. It's like 4 years ago or 5 years ago. This was either in Providence or I think Providence, but the show was crazy. Like, it's on YouTube too. Like, it was like the crowd was crazy, the energy was in it was nuts. But the college show, I feel like it depends what kind of venue is it too. You think what I'm saying? Like, I'll say 50-50 because college shows will be lit too because they're known for partying, they known for getting lit, you dig? But even like some shows too. But the difference is for some shows is like it'd be like showcases. So it'd be like a lot of artists that's performing, and for the showcases don't really be that popular because it's like 30 artists perform way before you. So now you're still trying to get the crowd. So the showcases is a little different, but regular shows and college shows is fire, super fire.
The one in Rhode Island, was that the one Uncle Murder was performing at?
Nah, the one in Rhode Island. This is shouts to I think my man. I forget my man's name, but this was just like a upcoming show. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I think my man's name was Love Rumba de Hoy, some shit like that. But when he booked us for the show, the energy was so crazy. It was like the crowd was packed. It was crazy. It's on my YouTube. If you go on my YouTube, Keezay Fooliano Music on YouTube, you can check all my shows out. Killed that show. Crazy.
Got a lot of material.
Catalog's crazy. Catalog, I got my Spotify. I got like my EP called Just Fooling Around, which was one of my best bodies of work, which is fire too. I'm about to actually drop a deluxe edition for that and drop that again and go crazy with that. But yeah, material is crazy. Super crazy. Super.
Who was your favorite artist when you were growing up?
I'm a big Dipset fan, so anything Dipset, I was really super heavy on them. Still super heavy on them, but they was my favorite group. I got them. I got hip to them from my uncle and my dad. And since my uncle and my dad was playing some Dipset music, I fell in love since. So since I was little, I was a big Dipset fan, big 50 fan. You dig? Like I'm a '90s baby, so I'm in a mix of old school, new school, everything. You dig what I'm saying? So, I was big 50 Dipset. Gucci, Rose, Future, Speaking Knockers, Shank. I could name mad people. I like me, as Keezay Fooliano, I take everything from everybody and put it in the pot, mix it up, and then you get me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely.
So that's how we doing it.
Now, do you do modeling if people, like, say, female artists, if they wanted a model from a guy, do you do that for their covers?
Yeah. I haven't got booked for that yet, but I'm definitely up to it, 100%. That's a different so what I do with my agency, like I'm with Casting Network, so we be getting booked for like photo shoots more right now, like more photo shoot type of way. But I'm definitely about getting that too. Like that's one of my like goals and stuff too, like male video type shit, like stuff like that. I definitely want to do that. That's definitely one of my things I would love to do. You feel me?
What you should
Up to it too.
know what you should do. No disrespect if you have a female, but you should do something like for Valentine's, like you're a male model,
Right.
like bathtub with roses, and
Yeah.
like I don't know how much modeling you do, like if you go like just shirt off or
Yeah. All
with
that. We doing all that.
so
We
yeah,
gotta look sexy
yeah,
out here.
that's what you need to do. It. You got the dimples going. You
Yeah.
got that face.
Now word, Jackie.
Look
I
like
appreciate that note, but that's a great idea. I definitely want to do that. It's crazy because I had a ton of photographers and stuff, so now I had to switch that team up too, which is I got my man Flex now, so he about to start doing our photos and stuff like that too, which is pretty dope. But that's a dope idea. I'm definitely gonna do that. ASAP. I'm definitely gonna tag you and make sure you share that. Go crazy with that. You feel me?
yeah, definitely. I got you definitely. And like you could also do like a male modeling calendar. You know how they have the females? You could
Yeah,
do a male.
on some wavy joint, like no homo you did, on some
Yeah,
real you did, like
yeah,
yeah, nah, 100%. I'm super down with that. Like that's my wave. Like music always gonna be my number one for me. But I feel like music people catch on later. You did like people like to, and then it's crazy because everybody and their mother doing music right now,
I know,
especially
right? I'm like,
everybody.
oh my God, this I never met so many artists at one time, either a rapper,
Hmm.
R&B, whatever the case may be is, and everyone is in the industry now, and everybody
Everyone.
wants to get paid and this and that. I'm like, no, you got to put the work. I've been in this industry since 2007. You really got to put the work in. If you don't put the work, how do you expect everyone just to hand everything to you? You think people in the industry are going to want to do a feature? They're going to ask you what's your bio. And if
Hmm.
it's a non-name person, they're not really going to rock with you because they don't know of you.
Right, 100%. And then that's another thing too. Like you gotta have your bio ready, you gotta have your resume ready. You dig what I'm saying? Like you gotta go crazy. And now people just get in the game, not even knowing what they're doing. But it's so easy now. Everybody doing like people who couldn't rap before, now they trying it, and So it's kind of you dig. It's like but it is what it is though.
How do you feel about the paying auto tunes when you rapping? Do you
Well,
think they?
I use if you listen to my music, I use auto tune and stuff like that.
But you don't use
I
it
love it.
too much.
Yeah, I don't use it too much. I feel like it really depends on the engineer. Because, for example, like Travis Scott, his engineer is incredible. Like he just like whoever his engineer is make his songs, make his joints sound lit. Um, like Tory Lanez, he's another one who that melody joint. Even Future, T Pain started the auto tune again. I know Future Hendrix did it before T Pain, I believe, but auto tune is fire. So I feel like if you got a good engineer, you did like shit would like it'd be crazy. You dig what I'm saying? People at first was kind of like hating on it hard, even like it was a whole crazy. But I feel like now if you use it right, and I feel like people who listen to music kind of like auto tune now. If you think about it, like they like the melody, they like the dance. So and then a lot of music with auto tune has that. You feel me? And I feel like at first people wasn't really rocking with it, but now after years prosper, people's like okay, more accepting it to it and stuff like that.
Right, right. I'm
Hundred
not a
percent.
fan if you use it a lot. I had an artist present an album to me, and it was all auto tune, and I'm like, that's overdoing it. 12 songs of it. I mean, you want to hear
Yeah,
the soul of the.
yeah. I feel like if it doesn't sound good or your engineer's not good, it's gonna be a bomb. It's gonna be a super bomb. It's not gonna. It's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit at all. You dig? So like I said, you gotta have that good engineer. Cause even some of my songs, I felt like my auto tune was a little bit too much. And once you hear it, act like damn, like bro, you could have did. You feel me? Like, and then you gotta, as being an artist, you gotta kind of match that tone. You feel me? I match that tone and stuff too. So that's another thing. So you know, it's all about how you use it.
Right,
Feel me?
definitely. If you could pick one artist from Boston, who would it be to do a feature with? It could be a male or
if I could pick one artist, that's a good question. No one ever asked me that from Boston. Off my top, I would love to do something where Cousin Stiz. I feel like me and Cousin Stiz would do a dope ass song for the people, dope ass song for the culture. Yeah, I say Cousin Stiz off the top right now. I say Cousin Stiz because Cousin Stiz, his fan base is more college students anyways, and I love how he came up and how people like he touched the right fan base. You dig what I'm saying? People who actually gonna support you, don't hate on you and stuff like that. So I feel like he was one of those. So that's I say that.
okay. Now
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about your clothing line.
My clothing line, so it's crazy because I had a clothing line before. It was my team called BTS about that school, but since the Asian group named BTS, we couldn't use that name no more. So I haven't dipped in my clothing line in a minute, but I definitely gonna go back into it ASAP. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna just start at like a different name, just a whole different name. I don't put Fooliano. I'm not gonna put none of that. I'm gonna just put like a whole different name and stuff like that, and do it like that. But I'm really big on fashion, so that's something I want to do too. Like really be more heavy on it, but I'm not gonna attach my name to it as like my like Fooliano. Because I used to have Fooliano boy shirt too with the bird on it, which is fire. So that was going crazy too. But we kind of not stopped doing it, but we kind of we kind of fell back from it and stuff like that. But now since you asked that, I'm gonna make a whole nother I'm gonna get up with graphic designers and come up with a whole crazy name. Just come up with some like drips. I feel like I know what people want to wear, and you dig what I'm saying. I love dressing up. I love fashion, so that's definitely what I want to get into more. As in, like not just my just like a crazy brand name and just go crazy. You feel me?
Definitely. I like the name, Fooliano. I
Oh, I
love it.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
like
it's like
I think that could be a nice name for a clothing line. I really
Fuliano,
do.
yeah, 100%. I know, like now, I just feel like when you put your name on anything, people already gonna be like, oh yeah, that's Fuliano. You feel me? So now I just want like no Fuli. I just want just like a different name, so people don't be like, oh yeah, this is Fuliano. Nah, this is something else. But it be Fuliano that made it, and that you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's what I learned over the years and stuff too. You feel me? Like, or like I got like phrases and stuff like that. Like I do the bird call, I do the eagles and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put like a mixture of that. You dig what I'm saying? All together type. You feel me? So
right.
yeah.
Definitely something worth that, is your signature and that, will last forever for legacy for your kids. That's amazing.
100%.
And I mean, honestly, I like the name. I think it's catchy
Appreciate
and
that.
you're welcome. As like a clothing line, I mean, I like it. Um,
And that's a fact. It's
also,
crazy because you see the Fuliano now. See a lot of people calling people Fulios. No this to Fulio, no this to Fuliano, free Fuliano. But I was one of the first artists doing the Fuliano joint. Like I started that like 5 years back, and I seen people still the name going, But when you that guy, stuff happens like that. So it's a compliment. You dig what I'm saying? But I definitely was one of the first Fulianos, one of the first Foolies starting that whole way, just letting that be out there, throwing that out there. You dig what I'm saying?
definitely. You should
Mm-hmm.
bring back, remember cross colors? You're too young for that. You might be too young for that.
Cross color, what's that? Like crisscross, or you talking about like cross
Oh,
colors?
cross colors was a clothing line. I'm a
Mm.
70s baby. I think you were too young.
Shouts
You
to the
might,
70s.
yeah. So it was probably the 80s that it came out. It was a clothing brand, and if you were in the hip hop industry, like they had like bright orange, bright purples, like purples with green, red with orange, blue. But it was the vibrant,
The vibrant color, like
blue.
yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah. Yeah, so that would be dope to bring like something like that back because people were killing that, and then now
about.
it
Yeah.
stopped. But I mean,
Yo,
no
you
one.
gave me a lot of dope ideas. I'm gonna have to cut you. Check. I think you're looking for a check or something. You gave me a lot of ideas right
Hey,
now.
if it comes out, let me know.
Nah, I got you. I appreciate it. No, but that's a great idea though. Hell yeah. I feel like colors is like lit. Like I love wearing different colors, like pop colors. Like you dig what I'm saying? Like red, brown, pink, You feel me? So like, and then if you see like summertime, I started like if you go on my page, you see like I wear like a lot of like in the summertime I wear a lot of two pieces. So I want to do something with a two-piece drip and stuff like that. You know, comfortable. It still drip. Girls like it. You dig. You know, fellas love it. You dig. So it's like that fashion joint is real heavy, real heavy.
I remember when the guys used to wear what was it when Crisscross was out.
Crisscross. Shout
The
out to Crisscross. My mom's friend called me Crisscross, which is hilarious. That's one of my nicknames.
oh yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that's
Um,
crazy that you say that.
wow.
But shout out to Crisscross though.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. The overalls. Remember the overalls?
Overalls, yes. Oh, I never ever wore overalls before, but I'm definitely down to the dibble and dabble in them. I never wore them in my probably when I was younger, like little and stuff like that. But I never wore no overalls before. Well, I think I could pull it off though.
Yeah. Anyone,
Yeah.
I think if you do, you know, the way your style is,
Yeah.
anybody could pull it.
No, yeah. You could swag it. Like you could swag some overalls. Like if you do it right, you could definitely swag it out. 100%. 100%.
Is there any shout outs you would like to give to anybody?
Shout out to the Fully Boys, shout out to Space Boy, shout out to everybody doing their thing. Shout, you know, you dig, you know, shout to the Wave, feel me? That's really it. You dig, shout out to my family, you dig me? Shout out to Jackie for having me on the Iccy Show, #1. You dig, it was definitely an opportunity, definitely did. We finally made it happen, so I'm gonna send you all my music and stuff like that. Make sure you dig. You gotta when the Fully Season 2 is ready, I'm gonna send you that ASAP. But yeah, that's really it, man. Shout out to everybody who's doing their thing. Keep chasing your dream. Keep getting that bag up, swagger. Keep looking good. Keep feeling good. Keep smelling good. Keep doing what you're doing. That's really it. And go and make sure you stay healthy. That's #1 too. You feel me?
Definitely, that's important. Self care.
That's a fact.
Self love, self care is #1, and then you know everything else.
Everything else goes after that. You dig? Self care, self love, #1, 100%.
Definitely. Give them all your social medias where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on everything. It's Keezay Fooliano Music. So it's KEEZAYFOOLI. Ain't no music, regular music. You can find me on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube. I've been doing like a lot of skits, so if you like to laugh, you can go on my Instagram page, go see all my skits I've been doing. I've been going crazy actually. I've been doing that. That's like been a dope platform. What I've been doing, which is lit. Yeah, Keezay Fooliano Music on everything. Instagram, Spotify. If you want to listen to my Fully music, you can go on Spotify, Apple Music. I'm up there too. SoundCloud still lit. Same thing. Keezay Fooliano Music. We getting lit. TT me up. Bag of swagger. You heard?
Let's go. And since
Word.
you do comedy,
Yeah.
Comicville. I know the owner of Comicville.
Well, we're talking like stand up. We talk like.
You want to do some stand up?
See, stand up might be a little bit too much for me. I'm not like a stand up like comedian. I'm more like just a sense of humor, doing skits. You dig? Stand up might be something in the future, but I like the alley hoop though. I love the alley hoop, but the stand up might be a little bit. I know my man Dom. He's from Boston. He moved to Atlanta. He be doing the comedies. Not Comedy Central, but it's a YouTube channel that talks about all the like comedians and stuff like that. Dom's more like a stand-up comedian. I'm more of a skit guy, make you laugh and stuff like that. But in the future, I would love to dibble dabble in that too. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Word.
I appreciate you coming on the Iccy Show. I appreciate you taking the time. This is interview 543 interviews I've done in 4.5 years. Salute to you.
Shout out to you, Jackie. You getting lit. I appreciate you. You're doing it for the culture.
You're very welcome. I appreciate you taking the time coming on here. And let me know when the New Hampshire show is, if you can inbox.
Pull up.
Yeah, I'm going to try to pull up. Because I'm close to New Hampshire. So.
Oh, where you at?
I'll inbox you that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Listen, you gotta be cool.
I gotta protect my family, you know.
I'll be on it. It gotta be disposed locations. Real.
I appreciate you, Keezay. Have a blessed weekend, and I appreciate you coming on the Iccy Show. Much love and respect. Get on with
Bag of.
artist right here. He's a big artist. He's been in the industry a long time. Very long catalog with him. And ladies, book him for your next model shoot. You know, he got the
That's a
body,
fact, though.
sexy
Bag
fitted
of
right there
swagger.
with some dimples.
So Iccy Showw, you heard me?
Definitely. Have a great night. Much love, respect everyone that tuned in on the Iccy
Word.
Showw. Stay safe, everybody. God bless. Peace.
Take care, Jackie. Appreciate you.
You too. Have a great night.